And so I'm starting with my flash shirt. I'm flashing you guys. Look at that. Is that not awesome? I know. Y'all could order those on In Touch under MK Connections, but I just love it. I love wearing my Mary Kay shirt. It's all glittery, and I wear all my, and I've got gym hair, don't care. You know, literally came home from the gym, showered from the neck down, threw on my new lips. This is the Plum. It's super dark. So I wanted to tell you guys that with these new lip products, I always want to call it lip sense because that's what it's like, is the lip sense. But with the new lip products, do you know the sealer, that you can put the sealer on any lipstick color and it's going to look amazing? It will, any lip color, put that sealer on it and it's going to seal it, and you can eat and you can drink and you can talk. I did it before the Breakfast of Champions on Saturday, and I went through the entire breakfast and never touched up my lips. I mean, drinking coffee, eating my fruit, talking, because I was the speaker, talking for 45 minutes, and never had to touch up my lips. So the sealer will go on any lipstick. So keep that in mind, okay? That's super important. Okay, so I forgot that all the bad people in the world existed, and you guys are here, and I'm so excited. So I want to, first off, I'm going to do some recognition, and then we're going to do some training, and then you guys are going to have some time this evening to make some calls, and I'm going to give you the script. I've already posted it on our Facebook page, so you're ahead if you already saw that. So first off, want to talk to you guys about MICKEYMOUSE. You know what? Get 8 active people on your team this month and go into DIQ in October, and do it October, November, and be a director in December, and have it done. Just have it done. Just make up your mind. It's a done deal. And I'm going to give you all some tools tonight to help you do that. But truly, just have it be a done deal. When I went into DIQ, I had just had a baby, and she was only 4 pounds. So I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't do anything. So I learned how to use the phone, really learned how to use the phone. And then because I would have a little bit of downtime, and I would run out, and like immediately I knew I had like 30 to 45 minutes. I would hand out business cards, get people's names back. I was a woman on a mission with a passion and a vision. And I didn't put anything off because I only had that one little slot of time. And I want you guys to work not with a sense of stress, but with a sense of urgency, because the rules are changing in January, and I don't think they're going to make it easier. I really don't, to be a director. So all the directors go to Orlando in January, but you have to be a director by December 31st. And I would not try to finish up in December. I would, if I were you, I'd really focus on finishing in November. So get those 8 people lined up right now. Get them lined up. Y'all know 8 people who would love to get their Christmas gifts at cost, who would love to start a business, who would love to make extra money, have a side hustle. Y'all know people like that. You just have to ask. You have to ask. You know, who do you know that would love to have more money? Who do you know would love to start a side business? Who do you know would love to pay off Christmas before Christmas happens, and just work it that way? So we're having our fall retreat, as y'all know, next. Some of y'all are coming. Some of you cannot. That's okay. We completely understand. But we did open it up to the local consultants on Saturday, and I made a command decision that the prices do not go up until October 1st, because we have our hotel rooms. We don't have to have like all those guarantees that we thought we'd have to have. So we are keeping it at $150 and $60. $150 if you're staying in hotels, $60 if you're just coming for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but you're driving locally, and that includes all your food and everything. So make sure you get registered for that, and all of that's on our Facebook page, but it's going to be very powerful. The fact that we have a national coming to our very first retreat is over the top, and it's going to be very intimate. So it's not like you're going to be there with 300, 400 people. I just saw the pictures on Facebook page from Kristen Sharp's fall retreat. I mean, there's like hundreds of people there. You would get no personal attention. It's just the masses. And so you are going to get personal, eye to eye, nose to nose, elbow to elbow, knee to knee attention. And if you do the Power Start Plus, then, which is 30 faces and 6 shares, which your director has to say, yes, she followed up on your 6 shares, then you will have special time with Sharon, and I have a way cool location that you guys are going to for that. Okay, Star Bar Challenge. Now, if you earned a star or 2 or 3 or 4 for your Star Bar by being a star consultant, you don't actually turn that in until the end of September. Okay, you turn in everything you did for your Star Bar. So I reposted that on Facebook as well. So make sure that if you do 5 marketing shares with your director, you get a star. For every new team member, you get a star. For every level of star consultant you hit as of yesterday, Sapphires 1, Rubies 2, Diamonds 3, Emeralds 4, Pearl is 5, you get those stars. So turn that into your director on September 30th with everything else you earn stars from, and then you guys will be totally set up. And someone needs to be muted there. Okay, got it. Okay. People who have already earned their jewelry for September, I'm so excited for you guys. Joan Teal, Chong Dodd, Deanna Gibbs, Vicki Starwalt, Sarah Linden, Melissa Gonzalez. When you are selling $1,200 a month and you're placing that qualified order every single month, Mary Kay gives you a gorgeous piece of jewelry. So those are people who have already earned the jewelry for September. And then our stars. So let's talk about our stars. So excited. Sapphires, Jillian Frisbee. She's coming to retreat. Vicki Starwalt. No, Vicki, we were actually a ruby. I've got you on here twice. Hang on. So Vicki was actually a ruby. Marcia Stevens was a sapphire. Jamie Bulliard. Christine. Woo! Christine, you were a sapphire, right? Yay. Okay. Maureen Coker. Sarah Linden. Sarah pulled it out at the last minute. She's coming to fall retreat. Ruby Stars, Kathy Crawford, she's coming to fall retreat. Sayonara, she is in Brazil for 3 weeks and still finished her star. Vicki Starwalk, yay, Ruby Star, woo woo, and you look amazing, girlfriend. And of course, Director Linda Mead is a Ruby Star. Our people who earn 3 stars for their Star Bar, Diamonds, Director Terry Skill, and Amy Pa. Amy, 3 stars. She's on the phone. Oh my gosh, she's selling product. Okay, 4 stars, Andrea Zajac, 5 stars. At the Pearl level would be Charisse and myself. So whoop, whoop to all of our stars. Now, as of today, we started over again. Brand new star consultant, or brand new star quarter, it ends December 15th. So you have lots of time to accumulate those orders and those sales and those team members to be a superstar in December. And if you guys are going for leadership, okay, as a new director, you should be way up there on the star sheet. So, you know, guys, definitely look at that star poster and pick out what prize you want and go for it. Once you're a sapphire star, once you've hit 1,800 points in orders, then every qualified team member you have that quarter bumps you up, bumps you up, bumps you up. So you could stop at sapphire and have qualified team members, and for every qualified team member, it bumps you up 600 points. So let's focus on that. That's just like, that's easy money, easy prizes. Let's just do that. Wow. And anyone who's never been a red jacket before, you're going to get cash bonuses from the company for being a red jacket when you have 3 active team members. So that's so doable in the next week. So doable. You just got to think about it. Focus on it and let your words come out. You are leaders. Lead. Okay? It is absolutely no fun to be leading and have the only person you're leading is yourself. You will get very bored very quickly. Okay? So let's find people for you guys to lead. Okay, so let's do MK Bucks and then we'll get to our training. Like I said, it's going to be super simple tonight. You guys are going to do a booking blitz tonight, so that'll be a lot of fun. So don't tell your family that you're not on the Zoom video anymore. You're going to stay in Mary Kay mode for a good 30 to 45 minutes once we get off. If you are on live right now, you get 5 MK Bucks. So you got your MK Bucks tracking sheet, give yourself $5 right now, okay? If you turned in your weekly accomplishment sheet, now guys, even if you didn't sell anything, like you had crazy going on and you didn't hold any Mary Kay appointments, as long as you turn in your weekly accomplishment sheet and you put $1, just put $1. That means I'm alive, but I didn't do anything with my business this week. Put $1, then you get credit for that. So weekly accomplishments turned in. Keely, Arlene, Christine, Amy, Elisa, Vicki, and Debbie Walder all turned in their weekly accomplishments. So excited about that. Okay, so you guys get $5. Okay, our queen of the week in sales earns 10 MK Bucks with over $600 in sales in 1 week while working a full-time job and doing 2 other jobs on the side. Amy Pa, you're our queen of sales. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so I'm going to unmute you. We want to know, how did you do it? How'd you sell over $600 this week?
I called a few people and said, look, the holiday is out and the limited editions are going to sell out fast. And I know she loves lips. So I was like, do you want one of each? Or
I love it.
would you rather just have one? And so she picked one, but then picked out like 4 regular colors. So she's a great customer, but those limited editions sell out really quick, so, especially with this. Yeah, I think they will.
And this, y'all, this Mad About Masking, oh my gosh, at the Breakfast of Champions, there was a woman there who said, what, Zulima, she's already sold like 20 or 30 of these because she just told people about it and she pre-sold them. What an amazing stocking stuffer. It has 4 masks in it. It is super cute. It's very young looking, okay? So there it is. So order them, get them. They're gonna sell out. I'm telling you right now, they're gonna sell out. And then you're gonna be calling people and going, oh, I didn't order any, help. I love these. So it's Miss Pore, P-O-R-E, Perfect, Energy Queen, Lady Serenity, and Dewy Gal. I love that. So here's the mask. It looks like something that I've seen in Urban Outfitters. Yeah, it looks like something like that. So it's super cute. So get those ordered immediately. All right, so Amy's our queen of sales. Thank you, Amy, for sharing. Then we will do our end of September MK Bucks Achievers. We'll do that on September 30th. Now, you guys, September 30th is going to be so exciting because you guys, that morning, you are going to email me your total MK Bucks that you've earned July, August, and September. Okay? Being on live, you earn $5. Turning in your weekly accomplishments, you get $5. Practically sneezing, you get $5. Posting your tech away, if you weren't on live, you get $5. So if you place a qualified order, you get a lot of bucks. You get 20. You get 10 for every new team member. You get 20 for every new Great Start team member. You guys, there is no reason not to have tons and tons of bucks earned, even if you just started collecting them. So look at that list, figure out what you've earned, and make sure that you send it to me on September 30th, because everyone who sends it to me on September 30th, I'm going to have their bucks listed in front of me, and I'm going to have all the prizes and everything that you guys bid on, and you'll get to see everything we're bidding on, and then you'll get to decide where do you want to spend your MK Bucks for the auction. So, okay. All right, so let's get on to tonight's training. First off, I just want to give another shout out. Andrea did an amazing job last week, and she covered everything, and she covered it for 2 weeks and the end of August. So it was a lot to cover. But I want to give y'all, first off, I want to give you some training that I did this Saturday at the Breakfast of Champions, because You know, Bonnie Brannon, who runs the Breakfast of Champions, kept saying, Joanna's going to tell you this big secret. She's going to tell you this big secret about Mary Kay, the secret of success. And basically, at the end of the morning, she said, what was the secret? And everybody was like, and she said, it's the energy. It's the energy and the attitude. What are you bringing to the table? What are you getting people excited about? Are you excited about your business? Are you excited about the career opportunity? Are you excited about these amazing products? Because when you're excited, then you create an aura and an energy around you that makes other people excited. And you know, sometimes you just have that excitement and you're doing your regular JOB and they're like, why are you always so happy? And you're like, because I get to go home and work my Mary Kay business. Don't ever say you do Mary Kay. Okay, I hate that. But I get to go home and work my Mary Kay business. Oh my gosh, I have facials this week. Oh my gosh, I'm going to make people look and feel better about themselves this week. I am like a woman on fire. What do you know of Mary Kay? Because it's a culture, and it's a very positive, fun, outgoing culture. Okay, so some of the things I talked about this past Saturday is I talked about what you're bringing to the table, literally. What are you bringing to the table? Are you bringing energy? Are you bringing a positive attitude? Are you excited? Is that what you're bringing to the table? Or are you like, you know, it's hot right now, or it's getting dark early, or it's this, or it's that. People love to talk about the weather. They're never going to say anything good about the weather unless they live in Arizona, because we have no snow in January. Other than that, they're not going to say anything positive about the weather. So don't talk about the weather. Talk about, say, you know, how are you feeling today? What's something awesome that's happened with you today? How's your day going so far? I learned that one from my daughter. How's your day going so far? You know, people say, oh, how are you? Fine. She says, how's your day going so far? It's a little bit more of a connection. And then also making connections with people, absolutely making those connections. And, you know, one of the things I talked about on Saturday is, has life ever disappointed you? And I should have played that Taylor Swift video or the song with, you know, I already forgot who you are. Like, you're gone. Because don't let people dictate your success. Who is responsible for your success? Who? You. You know, it's not your circumstances, it's not your family, it's not who's supporting you or who's not supporting you, it's you. And if you want to go out and you want to work your business, you know, Mary Kay always said, if it's to be, it's up to me. If it's to be, it's up to me. And I'm not saying that you don't have a support system of a director or maybe a recruiter or, you know, a husband who's saying, honey, I fully support you. I know some of you guys have those great support systems in place, but I do want to tell you that it's really up to you. You know, you're the one who's making the bookings. You're the one who's making the phone calls. You're the one who's making the connections. And if you don't open your mouth, and you don't tell people what you have to offer, and you don't tell people how excited you are about the product and the career opportunity, then how are they going to know? They're not going to know. You know, just walk around a grocery store and don't say anything to anyone. And then ask yourself, how many people did I just share my business with? And guess what it's going to be? 0. But if you notice somebody in the grocery store and you kind of, you know, navigate through the grocery store so you see them, you know, there's nothing wrong with saying, oh my gosh, you were so stinking cute. And I told myself, if I passed you again, I was going to offer you my business card. I'm with Mary Kay. What do you know of Mary Kay? And then basically just saying, you know, I would love to feature your gorgeous smile or your beautiful eyes, or, you know, you're a mom. I can see you, you know, you've got kids. Could you use a pampering session? Do you ever take time for yourself? Women never take time for themselves. And just ask those questions and say, I would love to pamper you. It costs you absolutely nothing and there's no obligation to buy or sell anything, but I dare you not to fall in love with the product. And Zulema, that's the script I just sent you today. I dare you not to fall in love with the product. There's no obligation to buy or sell anything, but I dare you not to fall in love with the product. I learned that from Christy Cox, okay? So, you know, think about when you run into people, and if they say, oh, I love Mary Kay, you say, what's your favorite product? If they don't know what their favorite product is, then they don't have a consultant. If they don't know who their consultant's name is, they don't have a consultant. And then, you know, would you be offended if I offered you my card? By the way, my information's on that card. Would you mind terribly giving me yours? And then while you're standing there, put their number in your phone and then start talking right then, texting them. Oh my gosh, Vicki, I'm standing here looking at you right now. You are so adorable and I can't wait for us to get together. So don't forget to respond to this text message when you get home today and let's set it up. How many friends would you like to share your appointment with? And then she's like looking at it and she's getting the text and she sees you're the real deal. You're making that connection, okay? So I'm going to talk about more things that I talked about on Saturday and on future Monday nights. But, you know, guys, knowing your scripts, being able to say, you know, what do you know of Mary Kay? Have you ever been offered a Mary Kay experience? To hold up the lookbook and say, do you get something that looks like this that says Mary Kay the look? We call this the lookbook. Do you get something like that 4 times a year from your consultant? Or do you get that in the mail from anyone? And they'll say no. And you say, oh, well, you will now. Because part of being one of my VIP customers is you get the lookbook 4 times a year. And I pay for that. It's a gift to you. Okay? All right. The other thing I wanted to share with you guys is we reposted this, 3 ways to be a part of my organization. Use this at all your appointments. Okay? Use it at every single appointment. Because you're basically saying, where do you want to be? A VIP customer, VIP with free, where you get $75 of Mary Kay for $35, or do you want to be a power partner? And I have that starter kit in my roll-up bag. If you don't have the products that are in the starter kit to put in that roll-up bag, ask your customers if you can have their boxes when they buy their product and create that bag. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with having an empty bag and saying, you know, right here, this is where you would have your Time Wise. This is where you'd have your satin hands. This is where you have your mascara and your oil-free eye makeup remover. And you can have that, paint that picture until you have the products that you can actually hang in that bag. Because that's the bag that I use at my appointments. I actually put the products from my starter kit in that bag and use it at my appointments. And then the other thing I just posted on Facebook, because I couldn't find it anymore on Mary Kay Education, is the coaching to connect, the 4 Ps. So when you are talking to someone about the career opportunity, you know, to do the 4 Ps. The 4 Ps are picture, purpose, passion, and possibilities. And even if you know the person, even if you're related to the person, you say, you know what? I'm going to step into my Mary Kay shoes right now. I'm going to put on my Mary Kay hat and step into my Mary Kay pink shoes. And I want to talk to you as if I don't know a lot about you. Let's just be completely objective right now. And the first thing I want to ask you is, would you mind telling me a little bit about yourself? Because you want to know, are they going to talk about being a mom, being you know, what they do in their job, an accomplishment that they've had, you know, well, I'm working on my master's, or, well, I'm married and I have 3 kids, or, well, I work at, that tells you a little bit about their personality. What do they want to present to you right up front? Then the second question is, what brings you joy? That tells you what their purpose is. Oh, I love being around my kids, or, oh, I love painting, or I love, you know, making people look and feel better about themselves, or I love working out in the gym. That is their purpose. You can tap into that to figure out how Mary Kay can help them fulfill that purpose. The third one is, tell me a time when you were most proud of yourself. What was it about that experience that you loved the most? And that tells you about their passion. Well, I finished my college degree, or I graduated from high school, or I, you know, baked this beautiful cake and everyone thought it was awesome, or, you know, I was the queen of Zumba, or, you know, whatever it is, whatever they bring to the table, they say, oh my gosh, this is what I did. It's something they accomplished, and that's their passion. And then you say, let's dream for a minute. If money and time were not an issue, what dream would you love to be living a year from now? And that's going to tell you about their possibilities, because so many women have stopped dreaming. They've stopped looking forward. They're dealing so much with the day to day to day. I got to get the kids to this sport. I got to get dinner made. I gotta. And it's very stressful that we've forgotten how to dream and how to think of the possibilities of what our life could look like? What are the possibilities? And how can Mary Kay help them achieve that dream? So all of that's posted right now on our Facebook page. And I could talk about the Coaching to Connect 4Ps questions for hours, but really you need to practice it a couple of times. And once you practice it a couple of times and you listen to people's response, it's very important when you ask a question that you listen, even if there's a pause, even if you have to wait for a few minutes. Listen to their answers and nod and smile and don't interrupt. Don't try to throw your agenda on them. Listen to their answers. And that's coaching to connect. That is connecting with someone. And then say, you know what? I would love for you to talk with my director. I would love for her to hear what you said about, you know, how you describe yourself and what your purpose and your passion is. Because I think that maybe she could paint a picture for you where Mary Kay could help you achieve your dreams. Is that something you might be interested in doing? Just a 10-minute conversation. And then you tell me what her answers were, and then I don't go through all that again. Okay? We just automatically connect right there. Okay, any questions on that so far before I give you your script? Okay, I know it's a lot. I'm giving you all a lot tonight because I want to give you time to get on the phone if you're on the East Coast. So here's my script for tonight. Oh my word. Oh my word. And you might text it. Oh my word. You are not going to believe this, but I am in a super go and grow challenge right now. Right now. And I need your support. Please, please. I'm in a face race to schedule 15 faces for September in the next 24 hours. How many faces can you bring to my Mary Kay table next week? What do I do with my lips? And they're going to go, what? You're not going to believe this, but I'm in a super go and grow challenge right now, and I need your support. Please. I'm in a face race to schedule 15 faces for September in the next 24 hours, and I really, really, really want to win. How many faces can you bring to my Mary Kay table this week? How many faces can you bring? Not do you want to support me? Not do you want to have a party? Not do you want to be a hostess? How many faces can you bring to my Mary Kay table? And then you let them talk or breathe. If there's nothing said for a few seconds and you know you're still connected, you might say, now, Christine, while you're thinking about that, let me tell you that everyone who brings 3 faces, 18 years and older, non-Mary Kay users, to my Mary Kay table will earn $75 in Mary Kay for only $35. So when you, not if, when you schedule these 3, 4, 5 people who are 18 and older non-Mary Kay users to come to my Mary Kay table this week, you're going to earn $75 in Mary Kay for only $35. Let's talk about who would love a Mary Kay experience and what product you would want to purchase with your $75. Because that new Skin Vigorate brush, guys, that's awesome. It is awesome. Or maybe they have a wedding coming up or a class reunion. Everybody's doing class reunions right now, or a special event, fall weddings, and they want to do the biocellulose mask, which is expensive. So you could get our highest end product for only $35. Is there any reason why we couldn't schedule something in the next couple of days? You guys, people don't know what they're doing 2 weeks from now. They know what they're doing Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Right? So that script right now is on your Facebook page, on Shite Family Superstars Facebook page. Okay? And then you kind of stop talking, and she's brainstorming, and you say, okay, so which is better for you? Midweek, end of the week, or the weekend? Day or evening? Let's think. Christine, who do you know could really use a fun girlfriend pampering session? Who do you know? Now, I'm on the phone. They can't even see me nodding and smiling and being excited, but can they feel it? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I actually, when I do corporate image training, I tell people who are in sales to put a mirror right next to where they're on their phone, like at their desk. So they are constantly smiling and they're excited and their eyes are up because they're on the phone. What just happened to my voice when I went from training mode to smiling and excited? It goes up, right? Amy's like, it goes up, it goes up. It gets excited. So even if you're super quiet, Keely, even if you're not like bam, 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 it will go up a little and you go, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm in this Go and Grow challenge and this is so out of my comfort zone. But my director said, call people who owe you a favor or who love you. And I immediately thought of you. Call people who owe you a favor or love you. And I immediately thought of you. I really want to be the first one to finish this challenge. How many faces can you be responsible for? If you could bring 5, I only need 2 more people to bring 5. Is there any reason why? You guys learn how to say that. Is there any reason why we can't get together maybe on Thursday afternoon, Thursday morning after the kids go to school, Saturday morning for muffins and makeovers with you and 4 of your girlfriends? Let's do this. Now, right now, I don't know about where y'all live, but right now we have like all these sports with kids on Saturday morning. So by Saturday afternoon, the kids are like done with the parents. The parents are done with the kids. Do it Saturday afternoon and say it's pre-date night. We're going to do it from 4 to 6, and then you're going to go home and look great for your husband. Pre-date night. Another thing that I really want you guys to think about is contacting husbands. Start contacting husbands and businesses about holiday gift sales. Get that holiday Mary Kate look brochure. You can order it right now and start talking about holiday gift sales. Did y'all see the 12 Days of Christmas I posted on our Facebook page with the boxes that you can order from Mary Kay? Or you can just go get your own boxes. But I have to tell you, our boxes in Mary Kay are adorable and they're super well priced. If you go to Michael's or something like that, you're going to spend a whole lot more money on those things. Okay? So that's what I want to leave y'all with tonight. So what I want to challenge you to do, with our latest group right now, it's 20 till 9. You can call people until 9 o'clock. If you are like, Joanna, I can't call people tonight. My friends won't answer. They won't be awake. Then put your phone on airplane mode. Put the text to all your friends. Oh my gosh, I have to talk to you immediately. Put it on airplane mode. In the morning, take it off airplane mode, and those text messages will be sent immediately. Okay? But tell people you're excited. Oh my gosh, I'm in this challenge. And if you guys are Central, Mountain, or Pacific time, you've got plenty of time to do this. Plenty of time. Because normally we would all still be together for another 20 minutes. So let's do this. Okay? Who's in? Are y'all in? Are you in? Are you in stands for run. Are you in? Get it? Are you? Get it? Are you in? Yeah, run. Okay. All right. So I'm going to let you guys go. I'm very excited about this. I want to know who's going to do it first. Who's going to get 15 faces booked for September 1st? Come on, little confidence. Let's get that confidence up. Let's get that confidence up. Let's get that confidence up. Okay. Just remember, if they say no, you forgot they even existed. Okay? You forgot. Go listen to that Taylor Swift song. I forgot you even existed. Like, oh, did you want to get together? What's your name again? Oh, that's right. Woo! All right. So be confident in knowing that you know you're in the right place at the right time. Got it? Thumbs up. Okay. On 3, we're all going to say bye, y'all. So I'm unmuting you. So if you have craziness in your background, make sure that you mute, throw them in the closet or whatever. 1, 2, 3. We're all going to say bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all. Thank you very much. Start making those calls right now. Right